Kevin, your first game in charge today's ended in a 1-0 defeat at Scarborough Athletic. I think you made the home side work fairly hard for that one, but ultimately no reward.
Yeah, we've got to start picking up points. I think this has been a tough place for clubs to come this season, and they make good use of the surface and they pass the ball. I think to fall behind like we did and not capitulate at that stage and hold things together and continue to try to go toe to toe. I think we lived a little bit dangerously in the start of the second half, where we maybe got a bit fortunate with a deflection off of Matty, and Luke's made a fantastic save there. But equally, there's been a few moments for ourselves where if we turn those moments into goals, then we take something out of the game, and that's what we need to understand as a group. But certainly from there were effort levels there today, which is a positive. But certainly the intensity that we need to work at and the concentration levels that we need to show, we need to continue to improve. But like I say, the players, they've given, I think, probably as much as they've got there today. Whether we can continue to get an improvement, that's what they've got to go and show over these coming weeks and days now. So it's important that we regroup on Tuesday and continue to work really hard at a game and improve, like I say, the levels of intensity that we work at and concentrations that we can work at to give ourselves a chance in games.
Sure. I mean, you've had about 4 or 5 training sessions now, and I think you said at the forum on Tuesday evening that we held that you were generally pleased with the application that the players were showing in training, but today's it's match day when it matters ultimately, isn't it?
Yeah, that's been very good, but clearly at this level and showing it, it's very demanding, and for players to work at that consistent level and go Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and continue to strive to improve themselves and develop themselves and develop us as a group. It takes a certain person to be able to do that. Hopefully the group is strong enough to be able to do that, and we can continue to drive it forward. It would be nice to, like I say, get 1 or 2 bodies in to bolster the group and the ranks. Getting Jason back out there and part of the match day squad is a real positive for everybody. But it doesn't begin and end with Jason. Having him around is great. Didn't really want to have to use him today, but we've taken a little bit of chance because we felt we could nick a point. He's come out of it unscathed, and hopefully to get a couple of sessions into him before Saturday, we'll hopefully see him somewhere nearer where the Jason Oswald that we've come to expect and know he can deliver. Sure.
And you spoke about organisation as well, and you felt that there were some aspects of that were missing. Did that look a little bit better today to you?
I think so. I think if you look at sort of the goals that we've conceded at Peterborough, from crosses, we've by and large eliminated those crosses and managed those moments and situations better. It's important that we understand that that's a given. We have to manage the game. We have to make that a given, that we're not allowing easy crosses into the box, that we're not getting and gifting opportunity to the opposition, because it gives us no chance of managing the game. And certainly after 9 minutes, obviously your concern there is that they go on and have that bit of confidence and belief that it gives them that goal. But fair play to the lads, the attitude they've shown, togetherness they've shown out there was better for me, but it needs to continue to get better. And as I say, if they can work as hard as we've had over these sort of last 5 sessions or so, and keep moving game to game, certainly at home, and making that a fortress again will be key to us. We've got a reason to be positive, but it's important that they do, stay up to that level of work and intensity and show a little bit more technical quality at times. But if we do, we can lift ourselves away from where we find at the moment.
I think it's probably important for people to recognise that this is the start of a longer process, isn't it? The things don't turn around overnight.
It can be difficult, and like I say, clearly, whatever we are, 13 games into the season, and to only have one victory in that 13 games is not acceptable. And yes, we need to, like I say, making sure that the least we do, the very least we do, is show a desire and an effort level and an energy level out there for the people that have spent good money to get here and come to support their team. I felt there were more signs of that there today. I hope that the support felt that as well. But clearly, I'm not satisfied with that. I want to move it on a level again and continue to move it on. And like I say, demanding out of each other and making sure that we're there Tuesday. to train with a smile on my face and do the right things, we'll see us move more towards that sort of position.
Sure. I was going to close by just mentioning the supporters, because I know I did feel there was a sense of relief amongst the home fans that I wouldn't say hung on to that one, but that they'd got the reward that they were looking for. But I think the away fans, it felt to me, as someone who goes to games, pretty much everywhere, that the away support did respond to the effort that they saw from the team today. They were more vocal. I think whether that in turn feeds the team, and it's that kind of momentum you need to build up, isn't it?
Absolutely, that we need to build that and understand that we're all bitterly disappointed not to take something out of the game and allow ourselves, even a point is a platform from which to build on and move forward off the back of. But within the grand scheme of things, we've still got a chance in a moment, and we've got to take something from the game in the 90th, 95th minute or whatever. Okay, it hasn't quite happened for us. Work one or two moments. Got to be a little bit more clinical when those moments come along, and certainly away from home. Being ruthless in those moments, because you don't get a lot of chances away from home. And they were, they wouldn't say they were bountiful today, but certainly people continue to try to do the right things, and that's important, and it gives everyone somewhere a position from which to build. It doesn't relent though. We have to go again next week, and we can't feel sorry for ourselves and think we've done enough in that game, because we haven't. It's about winning games, and if that takes harsh words to win those games, then so be it. It's important that we understand that and continue to show the right attitude in training to take into games.
Sure. I know you're probably still thinking about this game, but are you looking forward to your first home game at the New Brooks Head next week?
Really, I was really looking forward to this and trying to get us up and running and doing better and picking points up. And you want to try and come away with something today. Credit to Scarborough. They probably had the best moment and finished that. We might have got a little bit fortunate at times, but sometimes you have to earn those moments and those situations. Luke with a tremendous save, and the game could have moved away from us there, but he's a good goalkeeper, and he's kept us in the game at an important moment. And similarly, we've got to be a little bit more ruthless at the other end, and if we do, you get that platform, as I say, from which to build and be able to manage games and win games. And we're a little bit, we've been devoid of that clearly over the start of this season. So lots of work to do. But look, I'm very much looking forward to getting at home and having another go at it, and trying to get our season up and running.
Okay, Kevin, really appreciate your time. Got a bit of a long journey home, so we'll let you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.